Hey world, this is Jacob with JL Acres. I want to show you something here today. I am in a field. This is not a JL Acres field. This is actually one of our parents' fields. And this was planted around the same time as the cover crops in some of the other videos you've seen around that first week of March. This is a field of yellow peas. These are food grade yellow peas. And we're now a couple days after Easter, so mid-April or so. And I'll show you how they're doing here, some of the challenges, and talk about what we've got going on with these peas here today. So here they are. You can already row them. See the rows there? And they're not doing too bad. If I can get out of the shadow there. They're coming up. They're, doing all right. Now, beginning of March here in Illinois is still pretty early. But we decided we'd do it. The ground was frozen, which gave us an opportunity to drive on it. Otherwise, it would have been way too muddy. And so we got in here and we drilled them in, no-tilled. And if we wouldn't have gotten them in there in March, it would have been probably beginning of April. And these were just kind of starting to come up at the first part of April. So we gained probably about 2 weeks of growth on these peas, which is kind of a big deal for us here. Illinois is not really a pea location. And these peas are going to be generally harvested around the end of June. And it's in that May-June time when they're putting on flowers and setting pods. And sometimes we can get really hot and humid, and that just really tanks the yield. I'm talking to some folks in the general area that raise peas for canning. Fresh peas, they say, maybe every 3 out of 5 years they'll get a good crop. We'd raised peas back in 2018, and it was not a good pea year. It was cold in 2018 in the spring, and then it got hot all of a sudden. But we're going to try it again here. This was a cornfield last year, you can see. We took the stalks off for bedding for the cows. And the plan is actually, this is a certified organic field, and this is maybe not the best crop rotation plan, but we're going to take these peas off, hopefully for grain. They'll go into the food market as a protein source. And then our plan is to actually go to corn with this. It'll be a really late seeding of corn, early July. We'll chop that as silage for the cows. But we do have some problems here. You can see here, that is ragweed right here. Giant ragweed. We're hoping these peas are gonna grow faster than the ragweed and outcompete them, but that's a struggle here. And so it could be that parts of this field just gets overrun by weeds, and we'll just mow it down and it'll be a nice green manure crop, a cover crop. But ragweed is a challenge. It germinates from down deep. There's really no way of getting it out without some little bit more aggressive cultivation. But the peas themselves are looking really nice here. So we'll keep you attuned how they're going. I'll for sure get some pictures up when this field is flowering. I'll keep you updated on our weeds. And you can just join in with us as we experiment with peas for the second time here. If you like what you're seeing, want to learn more about cover crops or organic farming, maybe some no-till things that we're trying, feel free to give us a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.